Hey guys, it's XJ9 here, and today we're going to be doing a advanced hard mode Kerapac guide. This will be like no mammoth, and requirement is to actually have greater concentrate blast. Greater concentrate blast makes rotations extremely easy. It's really powerful. It's pretty much the equivalent of greater ricochet with how easy it makes bosses and rotations. Just spam it and you'll do tons of damage. We're gonna go like right into this with a gear. I will be doing, and again, an Achto and a Gano setup. So if you don't have Achto, you can use C Singer, Gano, and you'll do just fine. So for equipment, it's going to be Achto helmet, Achto top and legs. Best in slot perks, it would be biting 4 and probably mobile, but you don't need mobile. Crackling 4, relentless 5. And for my legs, I have enhanced devoted 4, devoted 4, and impatient 4. This enhanced devoted 4 and devoted 4 combo is extremely powerful and it's just really strong because once enhanced devoted procs, devoted can proc. So yeah, if you can try to get that combo, if you're like 120 invention, it's really strong. If you don't have it though, it's fine. My Gano doesn't have it, so we'll see what happens with that. Cinderbanes, I would say Cinderbanes are pretty much required if you're trying to get fast kills because they help improve the kill times by like 20-30 seconds just by this gloves alone. I bring a killing cape. You can use a max cape if you prefer the 100 life points and more prayer and armor. But I'm just bringing this just because, well, you're camping magic, and a lot of people don't have max cape and stuff, so killing cape is good. Essence Finale Amulet. I would say this is really important just because, again, accuracy. You can put Gothic Staff, which is extremely powerful, and the reduction in damage with the correct prayer and soul splitting. So, yeah, highly recommend getting this. I have a ring of rigor on. You can my other ring, my real ring, is going to be the Challenger's ring. Challenger's ring is really strong with greater concentrated blast, so highly recommend getting this. This is definitely the best in slot ring here. Absolutely insane. Achto boots. Again, if you don't have Achto boots, you can just use it Gano boots or something. You can also use I'm not big. I don't really use Detonate here because in place of Detonate, I'm using Tsunami due to Incite Fear, the spell. So yep, and I have 3 large rune pouches. You only need 2 if all you're gonna be using is Incite Fear and Animate Dead. But I have this just to cast Enfeeble and sometimes Disruption Shield. I don't use them too much, so if you all you need is just Incite Fear and Animate Dead. So 2 rune pouches minimum. This is my flanking Planet Feet switch. My Wand of Cyra Elders with Planet Feet along with Vigor. And my main weapon, though, is Appraisal Wand with Precise 6 Aftershock 1. If a Seismic Wand will do just fine, so do not worry about having Appraisal Wand or not. Seismic Wand is only 2 tiers lower. You'll be fine. Augmented Calphite Rebounder. Again, Defenders. Really strong at this boss. Extremely strong with Achto especially. You just camp it the whole fight. Aftershock 4, equal 11-2. If you have a tier 70 defender, it works fine, but tier 90, getting that min-max is just nice. Superior Scrimshaw Elements, if you don't have this, you can use regular Scrimshaw Elements, or even a Grimoire if you really want to have that, but not many people have that, plus it's expensive, but it'll hopefully be cheaper later. You can also use cheap God Books, but I'm using Superior because I love doing ports. So for inventory, Power Burst of Feats, this helps your Ripper Demon do tons of damage. Just really nice to have in general for slot efficiency. I take about 6 Certain Brews. You can take more brews if you want. Just for your first kill. Just be wary that it will reduce your stats and you can splash. However, Gothic Staff will help remediate the issue of splashing. And what else? That's another rune pouch. And I bring Rocktail Soups. Rocktail Soups. I like Rocktail Soups because they're only like 10,000 more than a Sailfish, and they heal 200 more. But the big part about it is they heal 15% of your max HP, not 10%. And I only eat these during the last phase, which I want to heal up my my little versions of myself. So that's why I bring these. You can get away with Sailfish, but these are not that expensive, honestly, compared to Sailfish Soup. So, yep. Excalibur, really nice passive healing. You can just use it, preferably on the last phase or even during phase 1 or 2, so you can use it later on, if you use it early. So that's nice. 2 spiritual prayers. This is all you should really need, even if the kill lasts 10 minutes for whatever reason. It just helps your Ripper Demon do more damage. A weapon poison 1 dose. I drank this and then just put a Rocktail Soup in place of it. This is just so I remember to weapon poison because he is poisonable. Dreadnoughts for free damage. A augmented Zerial ropes top. You can bring like any type of switch, like even I don't know, a Barrows top or something like an Aram's top. This just has Bulwark 4 and Turtling 4 on it, and this is for an increased debil duration and increased barricade duration. Pretty important, honestly. It's really nice, so I highly recommend getting even again just get an Aram's top and perk it. Put Turtling 4 and Bulwark 4, and you'll have a nice time. Lone Bomb's really nice for just free lossless DPS. They're kind of annoying to use at first, but you'll get used to them. Best Overload you have, which is Elderload style for me. Best Adrenaline Potion, which is the Renewal Flask for me. And I bring a Luck of the Dwarves. There's some talk about how the Shadow Ring at this boss, like the correct word is the Pontifex Shadow Ring. If you wear the Pontifex Shadow Ring as you kill him, you get an Elder Trove Jazz Tier 2, not a Tier 1. So some people think that this means that, oh, the rare drop, it functions as a Luck of the Dwarves. We don't know this yet. It functions as Tier 2 luck, so maybe in the future when it gets upgraded and it affects Tier 4 luck, it'll work. But I don't know if it works right now. It's not the biggest deal. So if it does eventually work, or if it works now, use that. But better safe than sorry, honestly. So I just use the Luck of the Dwarves. Don't want to lose out on a lot of things. And again, with buffs, Thermal Bath, which is from Uglog or Dino Island. Bonfire Boost. I have Lantodime Sticks, Quorum Sticks, and Spearweed Sticks. Since we are using Familiar, this is all extra relevant. And, yeah, we have a Ripper Demon with Scrolls. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to get started with the kill. And again, Gandalf we'll do a second. And this is just not going to be that hard, guys. Trust me. So, again, before we start, Weapon Poison up. We're going to take a Rocktail out. Rocktail Soup. We can put on a Scrimshaw element. We can cast Animate Dead right now. Put on your Quick Prayer. Enter the fight. Cast Preparation to stall a little bit. Hard mode on. Surge and Surge. Overload up. Stand right here. Straight out on. Gonna stall a little bit more. This is you, Sunshine. Smoke Cloud, Vuln Bomb him. Asphyxiate. Just spam Greater Conc whenever it's up. Tsunami as well. And anticipation this. And you can just face tank this. It doesn't matter. It will not hurt you. You're absolutely fine. Oh yeah, for Auras you can use whatever, by the way. I'm just using Dark Magic. It honestly does not matter that much. Just keep DPS him, spam Greater Conc. So this move here, put on Melee Prayer, and I'm going to show, like, you can just walk away from this and you'll be just fine. Walk 3 squares away. I didn't walk 3 squares away. It's fine though. So again, if he does this again, just walk 3 squares away when he lands. And then he does it again. Third slam, he will automatically cancel, so don't worry about moving out of the way. Keep DPSing him, Vuln Bomb after he lands. And just keep spamming Greater Conc. You can use Excalibur here if you want. Get that free healing. So here's a bit of an advanced tactic, guys. So we don't want a Sunshine. So what we're going to do is Debilitate, Reflect, and Revenge. And we actually want to be in the Thunder to get Revenge stacks right now. And now we have tons of damage. We're going to drink our Power Burst of Feats, and we're going to phase him. Vuln Bomb him. Enfeeble. Smoke Cloud. Build up that Sunshine. And we're going to Time Warp Sunshine. Time Warp. Sunshine. And we're going to anticipate this. Oh, you use Limited Sigil whenever you use Time Warp as well. And you will have free... It's a free Limitless Sigil, guys. That's insane. Stand on top of the tear, and you can do AoE damage to it with your Dragon Breath. Again, you don't even use defenses for any of these things. So here I'm going to show the Surge method here. You need to count to 3 seconds pretty much and Surge. So Surge. And that makes him land automatically, and also he won't get the... the damage reduction. And that's really nice. Third slam, you don't need to actually move, so you can just stand put. We need to build up to a Sunshine. I also should have Tsunami for the Adren, but that's fine. Sometimes we forget, guys. We're going to Time Warp once we are 100%. Time Warp. Time Warp, Limitless Sigil in a second. Limitless Sigil, Debilitate, and Reflect. And this will not hurt you at all. Limitless Sigil, again, Limitless Sigil is insanely strong here. Definitely want to use that. Look at that, did like no damage. Spam that Greater Conc, that's all you need to do in this fight. We're going to use Tsunami here. Phase him. Enfeeble him. You can Soul Split here if you want. Just keep attacking him. So after 3 attacks, he'll going to spawn that orb again, and you want to hug the wall, because you don't want him to put it all there in the field. Anticipate. We're going to do 100% Adren, Time Warp again, and then you want to limit the sigil as well. If you don't limit the sigil, it's honestly not that big of a deal, just saying. And just keep DPSing him. Spam that Greater Conc. Just spam that Greater Conc. Here again, I'm just going to do the Surge method again. Surge. 1, 2, 3. And you just play Relay Prayer, and you just attack him again. And you can also Soul Split while he's in the air, if you want. So here we're going to have 100% Dren and Time Warp again. Head towards the middle. Our Time Warp is going to be a little late since we were a bit late. That's fine. So Time Warp as soon as you can. Time Warp. And Limitless Sigil. Limitless Sigil now. And Reflect, and you'll be absolutely fine. And if you need to, you can also do it again. You'll be absolutely fine. Look at that. Just did absolutely nothing. We're going to Tsunami here for a Dren, because it's really good. So here he might not get phased, which is absolutely fine, but we'll see if he does. If he does, it doesn't. Okay, he's phased. So nice. So at this point, we need to attack. We're going to focus 2 of these, and just... We're going to focus... Like, so essentially, feed each of your clones once. Sailfish. No, like, soup, sailfish. And now since we're 100% Dren, go this way. So you can Sunshine, Time Warp, Sunshine. And then both your clones will have access to the Sunshine, and then you can limit the Sigil Devotion here, and you will just have so much defensives. So at this point, we're gonna let that one clone die. All we want to do right now is just focus these 2 clones. You can also swap between these 2 since we're focusing. They're in close proximity, and you can just Sunshine and DPS. So see, he's dead, and all we do is just keep attacking this. Let that clone die. Don't worry about that clone. He's doing his job. You can eat up a bit, it doesn't matter that much. So he's dead. You can Reflect here. Revenge. Again, just eat up if you need to. Look at that, just eat up. Tasty. You can Excalibur. We can also Time Warp in a second. So we're going to Time Warp and Devotion. And you'll have access to another Devotion. We're also going to try a Sunshine here, so we can have our Sunshine before the Time Warp ends. And I got it, nice. Not needed, don't worry, that was kind of risky. He's dead. Bone Bomb him. And we're going to attack. And we can Resonance this if you want. Resonance is really strong here during this phase. Devotion. And all you need to do at this point is just DPS him and just kill him. So, again, if you need to, you can even barricade. Like, look. Oh, I'm just going to barricade because, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. And you barricaded. Put your Luck of the Dwarves on and just DPS them down. And put back Mage Prayer. I didn't need a barricade there, but I'm just demonstrating, like, you don't need to DPS them. You can just take your time. And he's dead. Lots of Hydrix Bolt tips. So next kill, I'm going to show Ganondorf. And again, that Rift that spawns does not do enough damage. Animate Dead only makes it do like 100 damage at a time. You don't necessarily even need to kill them. It should die due to the AoE. And if you really don't want it, just use Greater Chains or something, and it'll die. Like and also the Reflect. When you reflect the lightning, it also hurts that cloud, which is very interesting. So again, we're going to use our Ganondorf this time. So same thing. Everything's the same. It's just I have Ganondorf on for my Achto, and that's literally it. Again, you can use the size one. It's the same exact gear. So again, before we start, weapon poison up. Get a Rocktail Soup. I'm not used to saying Rocktail Soup because I rarely use them. Animate Dead on. You can put on your prayer. Get your Dren. That was a very good kill. 616 is very good. I think my best is like 603 or something. Everyone was with Vamp, by the way. So we're going to preparation to stall a little bit. Enter hard mode. Go over here. Our overload's going to run out soon, so be sure to overload soon. We're going to stall a little bit again. Always you, and then sunshine. Gonna Vuln Bomb him. Again, just spam greater conc whenever it's off cooldown. And you use Tsunami as well. Absolutely insane. You have infinite adrenaline. Anticipate here. You can Dragon Breath this as well. Get that AoE on the time thread. Corruption Blast. Overload ran out. Overload. Again here, I'm going to show just the walking method. Because again, you don't need a surge if you don't want to. Melee prayer. Get him land. Yep, you can just soul split back up. This is a good time to Excalibur as well if you don't soul split at all. Vuln Bomb after he lands. I'm soul splitting nothing, by the way. Spam that Greater Conch. It gets Adren and it does so much damage. Again, we're going to do the same thing here. Where we're just going to use the lightning to our advantage. Lightning spawn that way. So again here, we're going to debilitate. We're going to reflect. And we're going to revenge. Walk into it a little bit. Get those tasty stacks. Just DPS them. Build up to 100% after. Smoke cloud them. Enfeeble. Build up to 100%. And once you're 100%, time warp, sunshine. You can also limit the sigil here. And we're going to need to anticipate. Just so we don't get stunned. You don't need to anticipate, but it's a free adren. We're gonna also tsunami him here for the adren. Absolutely insane. Using tsunami in your rotation is crucial. It's just so nice. Dragon breath. Again, here I will be doing the surge method. Surge. Ooh, I messed up. That's fine. See, if you mess up, oh, I only took 700 damage. I also targeted that accidentally. That's fine, though. So here we need to get 100% Dren. Head towards the middle a bit. Time Warp, Sunshine. Limited Sigil. Debil Reflect. Here comes the Lightning. Get Revenge here if you want. Revenge is kind of whatever. This lightning will not hurt you that much. My reflect ended, but it's fine. I'm gonna use the disruption shield here. Enfeeble. Smoke cloud. We're gonna make my potion, drink the power burst of feats. Oh, I shouldn't have. G-staffing there was a mistake, by the way. That's fine. We're gonna time warp sunshine. Also anticipate. Limit sigil. Just keep DPS him. Spam that Great Conch. That's all it is. Spam Great Conch. It's just like Great Ricochet. Just spam it. Here he comes. I'm going to just do the walk method this time. Walk back into your sunshine after. Just have melee prone. We're going to make sure we kill that. Spam that Greater Conch. When he lands again, do you want to use Vuln Bomb on him? I think my Vuln Bomb missed. I'll get hit. Mood. We're going to Time Warp here. Time Warp and Time Warp Sunshine. Time Warp Sunshine. And then we're going to Debil Reflect Limit Sigil. Limit Sigil, Debil Reflect. And we'll be absolutely fine. Excalibur is tune up. We got our HP back. Limit Sigil. Yep, and he should be phased relatively soon. Keep attacking him. And he's phased. We have a huge sunshine now. We're gonna Vuln Bomb that. Swap to each one and drink a piece of food. We're gonna attack this one. We're gonna build back up to a sunshine, a Dren pot, and build up to that sunshine, and then we're gonna time warp. So time warping and sunshine, and move the other clone close to the sunshine. And we're just going to swap between the two, and he should die. Spam G-Staff, because these have a ton of defense. You actually need to use G-Staff on them. That's fine. Reflect is good here. Take your time if you need to. That clone's about to die, it's fine. That one's dead. So again, if you're like, oh no, I'm like getting low, oh no, what you can do is time warp, barricade, and it's a 13-second barricade, absolutely insane, in your time warp, so you can just spam your adren right now, and just destroy this thing. You have back to full adren, go over here, Surge, Sunshine. I'm not sure why my commander scamper is not attacking, and you just eat up. You have so much food, you shouldn't have eaten any food if you did this fight properly. You can also just reflect here in a second. I used the wrong ability, that's fine. You can drink your adren pot, or a little... Just eat up, you're fine. You're at the ending now, you're absolutely fine. Commander Scrampers, go to hell. Fallen Bomb him and Smoke Cloud. My Smoke Cloud did not go. Why I didn't, who knows. We're going to Enfeeble him. Enfeebled. Again, look at this red. Use Resonance here as well with Soul Split. Look at that, 3k. Debilitate's also good here with Bulwark if you're getting low, and just DPS him. That's all it takes to kill him. Look at this kill time. This kill time's going great. This is fantastic. Cast Reflect here as well. Like this is again, there's a lot of methods you can do, but you know, I've been testing things. Like in my times, I've always been improving as I keep testing. So test yourself. You never know. We killed him, and it was only like a 10-15 second difference between Gano and Achto. Achto is not needed. Like so, if you have Gano, you can do this. Seismic Wand. Just all you need is Cinderbane, Seismic Wand, an Amulet, Gano, and a swap for this, and you're good to go. That's all you need. Great. So that went great. Again, oh yeah, Greater Conc. You need Greater Conc. Greater Conc is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And if you use an aura like Vampirism, your Greater Conc will heal you 150 each time. Like, I would recommend you use Vampirism aura if you are actually doing this. Like, Vampirism or Dark Magic. Don't use Maniacal. You don't need Maniacal. The only time you splash is on the yellow clones of them on the last phase. But if you G-staff them, they will have reduced defense, and you should not really splash anymore. So, yeah, I hope you really like this guide. Just short and sweet and simple. This is how to get like better kills, improve your kills compared to before. Before it was mostly because we didn't have Greater Conc, we didn't have a Ripper Demon, and I was showing the mechanics. So you can use that as a base guide if you don't have Greater Conc for whatever reason, like maybe you're an Iron Man or something, or and you don't want to use a Ripper Demon. But like as you saw, I didn't need to eat at all. I didn't even use any defenses besides the lightning. You don't need to actually use defenses. I was just playing extremely safe for people, so like they can just like relax. So tell me what you think about this video. If you think it's really good, be sure to show some friends about it, because I really like helping people with PVM. Like I think honestly anyone can do this boss as long as they follow proper guidance. Like I'm not swapping, I'm not 4-ticking at all. It's just spam Greater Conc. No 4-tick. So yeah. That's it, guys. See ya.